welcome to the Big Easy. Today in New Orleans, Louisiana, Caesars Superdome, home of the R+L Carriers New Orleans Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Blue Raiders offense will go to work first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
And the crowd starting to rise up on this early 3rd and 10. Looking to take a shot. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. And the Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the run, it's Clay. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. The Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Summers. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. He splits the upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early. Playing at home, they want to get the crowd into it. So you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
His drive will open from the 15. Back to throw, it's Battiato. Trying to set up the screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen, almost broke this one for a long game, but just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Doherty. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. Oh, they're after him. Snagged in the middle, it's Hunt. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. And he's got it at the 25. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Bringing the heat. He makes a grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the Red Wolves come to the line needing just inches for the first down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
The Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for the corner on the jet sweep. Runs through a tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Burris. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Red Wolves line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
To the air on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. There he goes. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
7, Arkansas State 3.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Butler.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
From the 30-yard line on first down. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. High the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Slings it downfield. Got his man. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the middle, it's Butler. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Might be changing the route. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Slams ahead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that second. Now, a little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate, and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football.
They're going to run it. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on third and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! Fit it in the window for the score.
Third and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Arkansas State 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Rayner. Fires complete on the crosser. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And that's done up the Red Bulls.
Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got it in the middle. It's Rucker. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Going to take a shot on second and short. Looking deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. And the Red Wolves come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Complete downfield. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Got out of trouble and throws. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cross. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's moving out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Red Wolves didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Back's got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. Talk about an entertaining first half and always such a fun and vibrant environment there at the New Orleans Bowl.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Caught over the middle. It's Rucker. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let it go. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him be direct.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To the air, it's Raider. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. This lead that they've been working with is dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it on the option. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Man, momentum is a real thing in college football, and you're seeing it shift here in the 3rd quarter. The defense just forced a 3-and-out. Their offense scored a touchdown the last time out. We've got a close game, but all of the momentum is squarely now on their side.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Red Wolves with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run play action. Gonna throw it over the top of the D. Makes the grab on the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Red Wolves! No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beat. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking deep. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, MTSU. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Red Wolves come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught in the backfield. It's Rucker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Rayner. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Got his man downfield. Breaks free. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Red Wolves. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
First on foul. Rookie kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Can't get him to the ground. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. We've reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary.
25.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Catch in the middle. It's Lacey. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Doherty. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Quick pass on the fly motion. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job on the defense.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And Man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Snagged in the middle. It's Craig. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Red Wolves moving quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Rayner. Got it in the middle, it's Little. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Red Wolves trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
You just got to know the situation of the game. Obviously, after that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rush is on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. To the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Cross. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, going up top. Unleashes one deep. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Field goal is good. This is now a 7-point game. 70 seconds left, and they line up for this all-important onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. One-possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll run it from the gun. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. And the quarterback takes a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Much plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us here.